Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be my first storing video of the year and I'm so excited. We honestly have quite a bit to get into. I have a lot more cards than I was expecting to have, but let's not take too long and let's get straight into our binders. Okay, so this is our first binder. We're going to start with Enhypen, and I'm also sorry in advance if the lighting fluctuates in this video. It's honestly really tricky to get the lighting right for every binder, especially because I have different pages for every binder. So okay, we have 3 cards today. I also get to take this chance to talk about Enhypen's new album. I was so impressed with it. I mean, Big Girls Don't Cry is honestly on constant repeat for me. It's so incredible. Like, genuinely, I love it so much. They did such a great job with this album. Every single song was just peak, and I freaking love Knife, so I have zero complaints. Absolutely zero. Okay, and then I do have Jay's Target card. I'm honestly really behind on my Enhypen collection, especially with Ateez's comeback just right after. I'm not in a super big rush because I joined a lot of goes for like the Fugitives albums. I'm still waiting on my Vampire keyrings. I joined a go for the Weavers album, so it's really just the album cards, but I'm also like waiting on those to go down in price. So I have this Sonu that I wanted to keep. But yeah, that's it for this binder. Really nothing crazy there. We do have to go into the other 2 Enhypen albums or binders, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I do have to stand. I don't know how this happened, but I'm gonna need to try to get this off. I'm gonna have to stand up for this binder because she's just so huge. Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm putting my pulls away. I've done absolutely zero trading this era, but I have quite a few pulls that worked in my favor. I've literally just bought one set and that's it. And I don't have any older cards today, so just what we're rocking with back here. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, now I gotta think about this because I had them in order and I totally pulled them out of order. So looking at this, all right, I've got a Jake and a Heesung. No, Jake and a Jungwon. So, okay, pause. I'm gonna look at a template. Okay, on this first page, I have this Jake. It's gonna slide in right here. And then I also have this Jungwon. I'm so sorry, the lighting is so booty, bro. I am so obsessed with this Jungwon specifically, and like this Jake was just everything when I pulled it. I really just cannot believe it. But we are missing quite a bit of cards. And then the rest just go on this page. So I pulled Jake's set, which was really great. And then this Jake as well. He's been just showing up and I really don't mind at all. And I'm so glad I got my hands on this Jungwon, or else that might have been kind of tricky to get my hands on. So I am missing quite a few cards, but I've only bought one set of albums. I'm probably going to buy another set next month because I need to get the Target cards. And then I'm honestly in no rush for the album cards. I completed Desire Unleashed so fast that I feel like I can take this era super smooth sailing, especially because I know I'll have a lot of time before we have another Enhypen come back. I would like to finish it before TXT comes back in April, so I'm giving myself like a month to finish it. All of these are on the way to go, and these are also on the way to go, so I really just need to focus on the album cards. That's it for this binder. I really don't have any worries. I mean, Enhypen, I always end up getting the era done before you know, before the next comeback, so that's what I'm counting on. Ooh, this binder, I don't know what I'm gonna do when this binder fills up, because I really don't want to get a second one of this size, but that's a problem for another day. All right, next binder. Okay, and then next for this binder, I've got quite a few pobs and things to put away, so get into this. This binder also has a lot less room left in it than I thought it was going to, but it's also just not entirely full. Okay, super exciting. I finally have this J card. I'm just missing Nikki's, so this is honestly a really high priority. I would love to get this finished finally. I think the rest of this is I've moved these Jakes into here because I had enough. I think the rest is from Desire Unleash, so let's just hop there. Okay, there's my page. So I had a set come in, these ones. I totally forget. I think these are UMS, I want to say. I really don't remember, but this finally came in, so I was super excited about that. This is my favorite concept. Like, I'm so in love with this concept. So there's that. So I have 3 from that concept. Oh wait, 1, 2. There it is. Okay. I have to figure this out. So I do have this Jungwon that also came in. I have a dupe of these, so I'm just gonna move this one out, and I'll probably just put it in a top loader or something and display it. But I'm gonna keep this one in here so that at least differentiates that page a little bit. And then this page, I have these 2, Jake and Jungwon. I have Heesung and Nikki in another go. I don't know why I joined 2 different goes for this, but alas, there we go. And then here are some fillers. I know I have these on the way. I just don't know when they'll get to me. So as long as I know I have them coming, it doesn't really matter to me. It's fine. So there's those. And then I have these on the way. And then I pulled Heesung's Target card. So then that just is going to slide in right there. And that's it for Enhypen today. Usually I feel like I have more Enhypen, but I definitely haven't been focusing on them too much, which I kind of feel bad, but they'll get their time to shine. I know it. Alright, let's move on. Okay, next up we have TXT. Okay, this binder is one that I already talked about in my last video, but she's like full, and I honestly need to start thinking about whether I want to get another A4 binder, or something else I've been thinking about is whether or not I kind of want to separate my OT5 sets and this binder just be for my top 3, and then I move Kai and Bumgyu into like my miscellaneous binder or something. I don't know. I really don't want to have to do any moving, but it's kind of just been hard. So I have this Subin, which he is on the back right now because I don't really want to get another page for this, but I'm just going to slide them like this until I get maybe 1 more card. So that for me is fine. I don't know why my hands are like that. Okay. I don't have anything for Sanctuary. Nope. No. Jeez. Okay. I don't know where I actually want to put these. I have these love language pobs. Are these the pobs? I think these are pobs. It kind of sucks because like technically it would have to go like this, but I think I'm just gonna put them here and here. Even though it doesn't match up, I'm fine with it. It's fine. Because I don't have the love language, like, actual cards, so nothing here until here. I have Yeonjun's Target card, finally. So, just missing Taehyun and Kai. I honestly can't say that these have been hard to find because I haven't been looking, so that's on me. And then for this page, I've got 2 pobs. I don't remember exactly where these are from, but okay. Let's see, these are gonna need to move. So I'm gonna put this one right in the center here. Super cute. And then this is Sanctuary. And then these 2 can go down here. Sorry, I was like trying to figure it out. Okay, if I have any more cards, they're gonna need to go on a new page, but I absolutely love the Afterglow concept, really my favorite. And then I think I have a gap right here. Slide that in. Okay, nicely done. So that is it for TXT today. Again, not much. I really don't think I'm gonna finish together before the next comeback. I also think for the next comeback, I think I'm just gonna be collecting Taehyun. And if I pull Subin or Yeonjun, I'll keep the cards. But I really don't think I can do 3 members anymore. I just don't have the money for it, or I think the motivation, which is really unfortunate. But I also don't want to have to buy another binder, so I kind of need to start being realistic with my collection goals. But yeah, let's move on to our next collection. Okay, this is my Miscellaneous binder. I just have one Baekhyun card to put away. Okay, I recently moved my Miscellaneous cards into this binder because, not Miscellaneous binders, or Miscellaneous cards, Miscellaneous collections. So, like, I mean, Boy Next Door, I wouldn't consider them completely miscellaneous. Like, I collect quite a bit for them, but, like, in terms of, like, serious collections, you know, they don't really fit the bill. Okay, here's Baekhyun. So the only other person in here that you haven't seen, like, this next person is Vernon. These are just collections I don't really get a lot of cards for. So I think I want to put his CBX first. So I think we're going to need to move all of these down. Yeah, I just don't typically get a lot of cards for these. And so I think moving them to this binder instead of the, like, Premium Platinum, or sorry, Prism Platinum, but another Alt Bias. Instead of keeping them in the Alt Bias binder, I think it's better that I move them to an A4. So I have this CBX card here from Hey Mama. Super cute. Yeah, that's it. The only other person in here, yeah, is Vernon. So I really only see, like, maybe P1 growing a little bit, and then definitely Boy Next Door growing. But other than that, this binder is probably going to stay pretty small. I do want to make cuter covers for them. I don't know when I'll get to that, but we'll see. Okay, we're kind of getting to the bulk. I have quite a bit of Riku cards to put away. Last time they were in a green A5 binder. This is only a temporary binder. I still want them to go into a green A5 Meow Cafe binder. I wanted to try the A4, but I really just don't like it for NCT. I think it's so much cuter in an A5, and I think I'm going to keep it that way. But until I actually purchase the binder, they're going to stay in here. Riku does have a cover, Jisung does not, because, I mean, I was like, I can still cut this one up and make it into an A5 cover. I just didn't have any extra albums for NCT Dream. But yeah, okay. Unfortunately, this is not in order because why would it be? But on the first page, I do have his Wish photo book card. So I'm just gonna pop this in here. I also finally have these two. So it's his Songbird KMS and his Songbird letter version. I'm not sure which one is which. Maybe I could tell from the backs. Okay, there's one. There's the other. There's two. I finally got my Poke Market order in last night, so I haven't gone to remove the fillers yet, but here they are. Okay, this is KMS and this is the letter version. Super cute, finally. So Songbird is complete for what I want to collect because this is 8 cards, so that's 2 4-pocket pages. So I am good with Songbird. So that's really great. Next is Steady. Oh boy. Okay, for Steady, let's see. I'm gonna need to pop over the back. Okay, finally. Much better. Actually, I think these come first, then pop, then color. Okay. Steady. I actually finally have a photo card from the actual album. That's his Steady QR card. So I think there's 3 more. 3 more. Okay, and then I think this one's pop. Oh, okay. And then we have these 4 Steady cards. I really can't remember where these are from. I think like one's Beat Road, there's QQ Music. There's just so many different kinds of Steady Pops. It's kind of insane. Yeah, one of them's Beat Road. I don't know which one, but there we go. So now I have 8 Steady Pops. I think I'm good on the Pops. I think now I just want to get the rest of the Steady photo cards, which those ones are the most expensive of his photo cards, other than maybe like the Japanese ones. So I'll have to kind of lock in for that at some point. And then here I've got just wishful things. So this is like the Moo shop. No actual, ooh, oopsies. No like real wishful cards. Like this is a sticker, but it's fine. The back's kind of ugly, but it's okay. And then this is SM Town the Culture, or SM Town the Culture the Future. So I'm just gonna pop these down here. I think just getting 2 more of each and I'll probably be fine. This is like the Apple Music, I believe. Okay, Pop. Okay. So for Pop, we have quite a bit. So I do have an extra limited version, which it just, I got it on Poke Market, and then like I saw it for super cheap somewhere and forgot I got it, so it's fine. Okay, let's see. So these are all kind of low-key in the same outfit, so I'm just gonna pop him here because these two are in the same outfit, and I feel like this one like fits in the middle fine. I don't know. I'm gonna put this one in the middle as well. I don't know if I had plans for these. I do know that I wanted, well, this one would kind of look cute in the middle, but I wanted this one in the middle. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this. So I got my hands on his Apple Music card, and I've been watching it for so long because it is one of my favorites. Like, I just adore. Okay, there we go. I adore this card. This is my favorite Riku card. Like, I so in love with it. That makes me so happy. Okay. And then I have this one, and then I'll just put these two on either side. Okay, nice. I think all I'm missing for Pop, I think, is the Weichu version. I think that's what I'm missing. So what it looks like here, so this is 8 cards and then 6, so I might have to get just a few more pops, but pop is pretty good. Okay, then we have color. So okay, we gotta figure this out. So I wanted this one to kind of be like a greenery page. This is so adorable. I absolutely love this card. I'll put this one here. I really wish I knew where all of these were from, but I really can't remember. I'm missing his jewel case group card and then the limited green hoodie one. And then here I decided to move Yushi and Sakuya in here because these cards are just too cute to part with. So I finally have Riku's. So much cheaper on Pokemarket compared to Instagram. Yeah, it's just the people out there are cruel. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just move this one down here and just put these last 3 up here. So this is his Everline card. Super cute. I do have one more color pop on the way. So I feel like color's mostly done other than these last 2 album cards I need. And I haven't even gotten to start on Wishful. So that's gonna have to be for another day. Wait, this one might look better in the middle. Even though I like his Everline one a lot. So cute. So cute. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. So many Yuriku cards, dude. I like literally, they're just so cheap on Pokemarket. It's like so hard to say no. Okay. And then Jisung. I have these 3. So let's see here. No Back to the Future, but I do have 2 Beat It Up cards. So that's good. I'm going to pop them here and here. I would like to get the Back to the Future cards or something. I just don't have them. Oh, that's Beatbox? Bro. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. How did I not realize that? Okay. Oh no, we have to move. Okay. I didn't even realize that. That's so embarrassing. Okay, here's a Beatbox card. Wait. Is this even in the right? That's why. I'm just a confused Nelly. That's all. There we go. Okay. And then this one. This is why A4s are low-key, like, not all that great. Okay. Go. There we go. I'm just gonna move his Beat It Up card here because who cares? I don't care. So that's fine. Jeez Louise. Okay. There. Alright, and then I have, this is Everline? Yeah. This is also Everline for Jisung. And that's that. Okay. Whew. That's NCT for right now. I really, or at least my NCT collections. I don't plan on keeping them in here, but for now, this is where they will stay. Okay, now all I really have left is smaller collections, like smaller binders. So first up is Ateez. We are touching, I have 4 different binders that house Ateez, and I think that's a problem. I did move because Sunghwa's binder was getting quite full. I did have to move a couple of his cards out, so I created a Matt's binder, which is now this binder. So I, like, obviously, you know, I gotta sort these. I'm really just not trying to collect so many cards. Like, I think I could fit my whole Ateez collection in here comfortably, but I really don't want to move them in here, so now it's just mats, which I'm like totally good with. Anytime I get some pobs, they'll go in here, but yeah, they're very comfortable in here. I think I just have to think ahead. I also feel so bad because Hongjoong's not in any cute sleeves, but Songhwa has his bunny sleeves. So, let me think. I saw some cute Ateez sleeves because I can't find any like squirrel sleeves, you know? So I think I'm gonna get the Ateez sleeves and put him in cute little Ateez sleeves. But dude, I literally screamed when I pulled these two. I was so happy. I recently got to go to the pop-up. I went to Saturday and Sunday, and I was able to get a signed album. I also ordered one online, but it's like different to experience it in person, but it was so exciting. That's this page for this era. I really don't plan on collecting any other ones to go in this binder. I think the rest are probably just gonna go into their respective binders. But anyways, the pop-up was so much fun. Like, I genuinely had a blast. So many sweet 18 I made so many friends. Well, not so many friends. I'm not like that outgoing, but I met quite a few people, and it was genuinely a good time. Okay. So I do have quite a few pobs on the way for him. And like, see, like, this binder is just, she's not gonna make it. I think something I've been thinking a lot about is, I do think that I'm going to be trying to collect all of his album photo cards. I do think that's a goal I'm going to start. It's just like time and time again, Ateez just amazes me. Golden Hour Part 4 was just so remarkable. I have so much respect for them. Like, I really just love Ateez so much, and I love Songhwa. So I feel like it's only right for me, you know, to kind of take this collection more seriously than I have been. And for me, that means, you know, maybe collecting more, which is kind of scary because I feel like that's a lot of money. I know a lot of his older cards are really hard to find, but here's his digis and then his square up card. I do want to fully collect for this era. So right now I just have a lot of exclusives, but I'm waiting on pobs, and I'm waiting on like traits and stuff. But here's his Hello 82 Disco card. One thing I regret not getting while I was there was his FYP card. Like, I have Hongjoong's, but I didn't get Songhwa's. And everybody is low-key selling those like crazy. I was really shocked by that. I really cannot believe how expensive people are. They were free. So I'm honestly disappointed by 18 because of that. But, if I get it, I get it. If not, it's okay. Okay, Hongjoong's binder. Like, do you see? Like, I feel like I don't need this many binders. But, like, I already decoed them. But, like, I feel like if I just got a Meow Cafe binder, it would do the job. But, whatever. Okay, I have one of his digis, and then I do have his FYP card. I also don't have any more pages, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to make an order next month or something. But that's it for this binder. Again, this collection doesn't grow a lot. It would definitely have to take the back burner if I did start collecting Songhwa super in depth, but we'll see. Okay, final Ateez binder. So this one's Ateez Miscellaneous, like OT6, and oh, I don't think I have a page for these. Okay, let me grab a page. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in the front because, oh my god, I really hate this binder. I'm not a fan of these extra wide binders like I used to be. I also don't like that the backs aren't white because I really like simplistic things like that. So for the sobbing cards, I pulled 7 out of 8 members. I'm just missing Yuno's, so I gotta put those away. So let's see here. Okay, I had to sing the fan chant. Yuno, Yosang, Sani, Mingi, oh come on, Mingi, Uyang, and Jongho. Cute, so cute. Okay, that would be my first technically OT8 set. So I just need Yuno's, and then I do have this Mingi. Oh man, okay. Well, I have this Mingi. It's from the Ateez The Calling. We did a token at the source and we got this, so I'm gonna put this one on the back because I really don't care for that because I think this one's cuter, and pop them right there. Okay, Ateez is finally done. We've only got a few more binders left to go. Okay, next we have my miscellaneous cards. So that's two binders. Yes. Okay. I just have one for this NCT binder. So I have this Jisung, or just Jisung. I have this Jaemin. I'm so excited for him and Jeno's comeback. I can't wait for that. Okay, I'm gonna pop it right here. Well, technically, okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Cute. And then I'll put this over here and this over. Okay, yeah, this binder just became my miscellaneous for NCT, so nothing too crazy there. Okay, and then now my actual miscellaneous binder. Speaking of BTS, I'm seeing them in May and in September, and I am honestly so excited. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna put them here. This is kind of revealing a new collection I started, but we have Andteam here. These are my pulls from the Back to Life albums. So we're just gonna pop these bad boys here. So cute, how could I not? Next, I do have some Stray Kids cards from Do It that I was like, okay, I'll keep. I do have this ID, which I thought was so cute. And then I'm just gonna pop these 2 Felixes on the back. Let's do one here, one here. Yeah, okay, cute. And then I guess I'll just use this page for these 2 Rise photo cards. I don't collect Rise at all, but I did buy their Fame album because Some Things in the Water is one of my favorite songs that I've heard in a really long time. It's so good, on repeat. So those were just my pulls, and I kind of love because I love Sohee, and Unsok is just, yeah. But that's it for this binder, and I think we just have one more binder left. My excitement can literally just not be matched. I am so excited for this collection. I mean, all but 3 of these arrived last night in my Poco order, and I it's been a moment. I am so in love with Andteam right now. It's incredible. I literally don't know how I haven't gotten into them sooner, especially with their connections with Enhypen. obviously I knew like most notably like Kentucky from from Island, and even, you know, those were the two that I like remembered the most because I really loved K. But here we are after watching some content and taking some deep thoughts. Joe is definitely my bias in Andteam. I relate to him quite a bit as well. I don't quite know how I'm going to be collecting him specifically, but I do know I want to try to get my hands on all of his album cards. That's definitely a goal. Sorry, we've got quite a bit of back to life here. Okay, so I'm honestly just gonna take out the fillers and go by vibes, because that was just really my intent. Like, I'm really just wanting to focus on concepts. This is my favorite concept. It's so good. The breath concept, I just could not believe how breathtaking he looks. I don't know what my favorite, I mean, Fireworks has always been a song I really liked. Even when it like came out, I listened to it and I really liked it, and I like, for some reason, didn't check them out any further than that for some reason. Like, why not? But whatever. Okay, so those are the two album cards. So I will put these two next to each other at least. Cute. So cute. I do have another one of this on the way, because I joined a go for it and then I accidentally bought it and like didn't realize. I really like this card. Okay, let's do this then, because then my extra one can go on the next page, which is gonna go here, and then I thought I had one more card. Do I not? Okay, it doesn't look like I have anything to go there. I think I will just put my extra one there, and I think I maybe want to get one more unit card, and we'll call it a day there. But I'll pop this in for now. I might need to actually use it. Oh, okay, totally dropped my cards. Anyways, okay, next we'll do the gaze cards, which are just these three. Yeah, looks like it, right? Like, did I miss anything? No. Oh, this one. Okay, so I have these three. So that's what I thought. I do need to get my hands on one more then. I know there's like some like Weverse ones or something, so maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Put this one down here and this one here. So cute. Oh, I'm just so yeah. Okay. And then here, it feels like I have more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna have to put one on this page. Oh, that's why. I see. I have a dupe of this. So I'm just gonna pop him here, and then we'll do this. Unfortunate. Actually, he looks like he belongs in the corner, because he's turned in and then turned in this way. So cute. Oh, he's so adorable. I'm so in love. Like, it's so great. Okay, and then going blind. 1, 2, there, 3. Okay, just as I said, solo jacket, limited, and standard. I don't know which is which, other than this one, obviously. So cute. Ugh, I really liked this concept. I mean, this album was also just really great. So yeah, and then I just want his like where they're holding like themselves, and then I think I'll be good there. I'm trying not to go like super crazy with everything. Okay, this is where I'm gonna need the backs because I'll be honest, I might actually need a template. I'm not the most versed. Okay, I think it's actually these 4, which makes the most sense, obviously, because they all match. Yes, okay. Here we are. All right, I love this plushie. So cute, dude. Actually adorable. Oh wait, I want the backs to line up because that will kind of kill me if they don't. And I'm pretty okay. Yes, I'm happy with that. Okay, cute. And then these 2 are last back here. And that's about as much as I've gotten for now. I will probably just continue to buy off of Pokemarket, but I am just so in love with his photo cards, so in love with him. Really loving Andteam right now, truly. Interesting. Yes, okay, great. And that concludes this storing video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.